What's going on, everybody? SLB coming at you with a video review. It's been a while. Here to talk to you about Marvel's Netflix Jessica Jones. Just finished watching it. My opinion is as follows. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Wow. Wow. Just unbelievable. I had to go in there for a second, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let me go off the bat right now by telling you, you think Daredevil was good? This is just as good. Where to start? You got, oh man, you got Kristen Ritter, who does quite an amazing job as Jessica Jones. I had doubts about her being casted and the overall look of her and the way they were going with the TV show, and I watched the TV show and she does an amazing job from beginning to end, from her being a cold-hearted POS, from the very beginning to having a heart at the end, and she just does an amazing job. Mike Coulter, I can't wait for Luke Cage. He does an amazing job. David Tennant. Round of applause for David Tennant. I mean, he just captivated me every time I watched it. He was amazing as Kilgrave, also known as the Purple Man. Just I'm sometimes really bad with actors and actresses' names, so I'm going to my phone right now. Rachel Taylor as Trish Walker was amazing. Eka Darville, I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry, but you did an amazing job as Malcolm. Carrie Ann Moss, talk about playing someone cold-hearted and a C word with a capital C-U. Amazing job. Will Travel just does a good job. And that's it. I'm sorry, I'm going through the cast, and I saw the Robin character from the TV show, and it made me laugh because she was just annoying and just hilarious at the same time. So that's it for my phone right now. Overall story. I'm not going to go over the whole story. I'm just going to tell you some bullet points here. The story itself was amazing. It was just as dark and gritty as Daredevil. I could have done without the sex scenes. You do not see nudity. By the way, did I say spoilers? You saw it in the beginning. I'm warning you again, spoilers, because I just don't care. I mean, I like talking about this kind of stuff, so I'm going to spoil it for you if you haven't watched it. But I do urge you, if you don't want to be spoiled, pause, go watch it, come back in 13 hours, and then we'll discuss. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so if you're still watching, then you want to be spoiled. Again, still, go see this. No. Oh, I lost track of where I was. Okay, so it was as dark and gritty as Daredevil. Also bloody. You do see blood, see people getting shot, stabbed, decapitated. Some guy took some hedge clippers and put them in his mouth and then fell forward, and you see, shoot, you see a guy with no arms. you see just unbelievable, not brutality, but there is, some blood and violence in this. And I don't know if I said this yet, but the sex scenes, I can't believe they got away with it. I know it's Netflix. I know it's supposed to be dark and gritty and humanized. That was a little much. I don't think we really needed it. I think we could have alluded to it with just some headboard banging and some, panning and, different use of camera angles and all that stuff. I don't think it was necessary. I don't think it helped. I don't think it hurt. I don't think it hindered. What other H words can I come up with? I don't think it Haagen-Dazs. I don't think it hilted. I don't think it holstered. I honestly do not. It didn't affect me. It didn't affect the story, in my opinion. It was just there. I mean, yes, it shows, a relationship between Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. It shows an extreme it goes to immediately. But I don't think visually seeing it was necessary. Again, you could have done shots of a headboard banging, hands groping like this. You didn't need to see all that stuff. But again, I understand why they did it, because this is Netflix. They can get away with that. This is dark. This is gritty, and it's humanized. If Daredevil, if this, the Avengers are up here, big huge spectacle, men in iron suits, gods, big green monsters, and all this stuff is up here. Daredevil was about here, crime lords and drugs and all this stuff. And then Jessica Jones is right about under here. Private investigator, alcoholism, more drug use, sex, bitch-ass mothers, cold-hearted attorneys, cops were there. So I get why they did it. Moving forward, David Tennant does an amazing job. The one thing I had an epiphany watching this. The epiphany is that a villain. See what I'm doing here? No. Bad Josh. And a villain does not see himself as a bad guy. A villain thinks he's doing what's right. And David Tennant does an amazing job of portraying this in the show. He has that cocky, arrogant attitude saying, yeah, I know what I'm doing, but you know what? I'm in the right. And I think David Tennant pulled it off amazingly. Mike Coulter, I seriously cannot wait for Luke Cage. Because you look at him and there's Luke Cage come to life. It's like seeing, Chris Evans as Captain America or Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. It's the perfect casting. The minute I saw him in the orange shirt, I was like, bravo Netflix, bravo Marvel, you got your Luke Cage. Can we get Iron Fist? Please. I'm begging you. So, Patsy Walker. Let me find this actress's name. I think because, excuse me, this gets an honorable mention. Rachel Taylor playing Trish Walker. Now, I'm thinking, why is Trish Walker so important? Why do they keep bringing up it's Patsy, a child actress turned, radio personality? Why Patsy Walker, Trish Walker, Patricia Walker, Patsy Walker, Hellcat? that was a good, curveball thrown in there. And I love the fact that, the comic book character Patsy Walker, was originally like an Archie type character back in the 60s, I want to say, maybe. So Patsy Walker was one of those kind of like, characters back in the day. Then Marvel put a spin on it, and Patsy Walker's mother started writing, saying that, this is my daughter, Patsy Walker. Started writing stories based on her daughter's life, which is cool. Which is a cool, like, kind of almost doing the same thing in the TV show where Trish Walker was a childhood star, that her mother was her agent, and started going down the Lindsay Lohan route and the, Miley Cyrus route, the child star, drugs and sex, drugs and rock and roll thing, grows up and all that. So I thought that was a great spin on an origin. And again, bravo, Ms. Taylor, for pulling off, a good performance, great performance, but I wasn't buying it blonde. You gone to red. And way to hide that Australian accent too. I mean, just great nods. Just hats off to you, Marvel and Netflix for doing what you do. I will say one thing. Let me pull up the actor's name and tell you about his character really quickly. Where did he go? Will Travel, playing Will Simpson. Now, why is this? Well, who's Will Simpson? Will Simpson. And it didn't hit me until halfway through the season, where he takes the red pill, the white pill, and the blue pill. And I like, literally, my wife can test me, I jumped out of the couch. I went, ugh. My wife's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, well, let me look it up first, just to verify. And I did. I, Googled, Wikipedia, my comic book encyclopedia, all that stuff. I looked it up, and that was a great Easter egg for future things. Like the drugs in Daredevil with the little dragon symbol on it, it alludes to something bigger, which I think is what they're going for with these Daredevil shows, because the red, white, and blue pills, and army guys taking these pills, and why the red ones are making and the blue ones the blue ones bring them down, and the white ones even them out. It's Nuke. It's Frank Simpson, Nuke. That was like amazing. I'm glad they did that. I'm surprised they did that, honestly, because it really caught me off guard why they did that, because it's promoting drug use. It's sorry, my leg's falling asleep. It's not promoting. It's showing, again, another way that Netflix and Marvel are humanizing these superheroes, because of them. Not everybody are born with superpowers. That was I like that, and hopefully it'll come up in Iron Fist or a Punisher or Moon Knight or the Defenders. It's little hints towards the bigger picture of like what the big Marvel Cinematic Universe did, which is great. Here's a big spoiler. You do not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You do not see Daredevil. I mean, Carrie Ann Moss plays an attorney in the show, and they couldn't some way, make them butt heads in the courtroom, which is what I was expecting to see. I was like, ooh, we have a lawyer. We have Jessica Jones at the end of the show gets arrested. What? Why? Where was Matt Murdock, Charlie Cox? No, that's not the character you see from Daredevil. The character you see from Daredevil, again, spoilers, is Rosario Dawson's character, also known as the Night Nurse, because Jessica Jones and Luke Cage are in the hospital, and Luke Cage he's unconscious. What happened? Gunshot. And you turn around and there's Rosario Dawson and Night Nurse to the rescue again. Great connection. I've got this friend who you think more than that. More, I help him too. I'm used to this. It's all connected. It's all connected. It's all connected. That's about it. Well, what's this? I think that's enough for this. I mean, if you guys have seen this show, let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment section below. I highly recommend you watch this show. If you like Daredevil, you will like this show. It's a very it's noir-ish. It's dark. It's gritty. It's a crime drama with superheroes. It's not a superhero show per se. It's a crime show with superheroes, and I think it's an amazing show. I highly recommend it to you people. If you guys liked it, if you guys hated it, let me know in the comment section below. Tweet me, Instagram, Facebook, email. You know where to find me. All that information down below. SLB saying, peace out. My childhood hates me. Bye-bye. Side note, I knew Malcolm was the one taking photographies of Jessica Jones before my wife did. That's big news to me because my wife always figures stuff out before I do. So I finally figured out something before she did, and I'm proud of it and rub it in her face. I'm not really. I love my wife, but I think it's funny that I caught that before she did.